update in the Karnataka sex scandal. The first arrest in the case has been made. JDS leader H.D. Revanna has been arrested by the special investigation team. This, remember, after allegations of his involvement in a kidnapping case. The case was initially registered at the KR Nagar police station in Bengaluru. Now, this arrest stems from a complaint filed by a man alleging that his mother, who previously worked as a housemaid in Revanna's home for 6 years, was kidnapped and sexually abused. According to the complainant, his mother, after leaving her job at Revanna's house, moved back to her village to work as a daily wage labourer. The situation escalated when the son came across a distressing video allegedly showing his mother being sexually abused by Prajwal Revanna, H.D. Revanna's son and JDS candidate for the Hassan Lok Sabha seat. Now, following the release of the video, the complainant claimed his mother suddenly went missing, prompting him to file the kidnapping complaint against H.D. Revanna and another person named Babanna. She was located earlier today. Both H.D. Revanna and Babanna have been now formally charged under various sections of the Indian Penal Code, including kidnapping for ransom and kidnapping with intent to cause harm. Earlier today, a special court denied H.D. Revanna's request for interim anticipatory bail. An SIT lookout notice was issued after he failed to appear before the investigation team.
H.D. Revanna has been arrested.
Yeah, I am not aware of it. I am not aware of it. The law will take its own course.
Yes, sir. What are the efforts of bringing back Prajwal?
Right, so the latest in this sex scandal being that H.D. Revanna has now been arrested by the SIT. Remember, this comes after a lookout notice was sent to him. A summon also was issued earlier to H.D. Revanna by the special investigation team that is probing this matter. But H.D. Revanna had not turned up for the investigation, and now the SIT have arrested Prajwal Revanna's father, H.D. Revanna. Meanwhile, remember, Prajwal Revanna remains out of the country. His whereabouts, the news about his whereabouts keeps changing. So we'll have to see when we finally see Prajwal Revanna return to India. Let me go across to my colleague Imran, who's joining us with more details on this. Imran, the first arrest being made in this sex scandal. But as we speak, Prajwal Revanna, the main accused in this case, still remains at large and out of India.
Well, absolutely. The main accused in this Prajwal sex tape is still absconding. And in fact, what we've come to know that he is left Germany, as in Dubai, as his lawyers are preparing his legal side also. There has already issued 2 notices and lookout circular. And if he lands in India, he'll be immediately arrested. There is no options for him because 2 notices issued by CID and a lookout notice has also already been violated by Prajwal Revanna. There are more than hundreds of videos alleging Prajwal Revanna's sexual assault. Many complaints have been given to Women's Commission, but 3 FIRs have been registered so far, in which he is also an accused.
Right, Imran, of course, we saw that H.D. Revanna was arrested earlier today by the SIT. He has been particularly arrested in a kidnapping case.
Well, yes, this is a case registered at KR Nagar police station in Mysuru, where one of the victims' son has registered a complaint based on which an FIR was registered against H.D. Revanna, who is accused number 1. He, along with his alliances, had kidnapped. He claims that his mother, who was seen in one of the video, and she was working in the household of Prajwal Revanna for 4 years back. And the complainant, the victim, says that H.D. Revanna had sent one of his accomplices to his house, saying that H.D. Revanna wants to speak to his mother. And after that, she's remained incommunicado. But today, the police have rescued her from a nearby village, and she has given a statement that it was in fact H.D. Revanna's close ex who had kidnapped her, based on which the public prosecutor also placed before the court when H.D. Revanna had moved for bail application to not grant him bail. After which the attack went to the former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda's house, and from where he was arrested in the evening around 7 p.m. As we speak, CID was questioning him. Now we're getting the latest info that they're moving him for medical checkup at Boring Hospital. After that, he again will be brought back to SIT for further questioning.
Imran, also help me understand, 3 FIRs have been registered against the Revannas, and correct me if I'm wrong, have there been any more women who've come forward and filed a complaint against the father-son duo?
Well, three FIR have been registered and several complaints have been received by the Women's Commission. Considering the fact that HD Revanna is very powerful and the Holy Narsipur for almost 50 years has been with the family, so they are the ultimate word in Holy Narsipur, and the victims belong to the very poor marginalized communities, and it requires a lot of strength and support from the state to lodge a complaint. In fact, state has appointed a special public prosecutor, noted activist, and lawyer Vyasa Jagdish for this to represent the victims. As we speak, 3 FIRs have been registered so far, and more victims are likely to come forward once they feel confident of going ahead and filing a complaint against HD Revanna and Prajwal Revanna.
All right, Imran, thank you very much for joining us with the latest in this case. Remember, the first arrest in the alleged sex scandal has been made. HD Revanna was arrested earlier today in Karnataka by the SIT, the Special Investigation Team, which is probing the sex scandal. But his son, who's the main accused in this case, remains out of India. First, as Imran was telling us, his location was reportedly Germany. Now, speculations are rife that he's perhaps moved to Dubai. But remember, he had also given his first response after the scandal broke out. He had requested for a 7-day time period to come back to India and join the probe. But that has been rejected. And now, of course, we will have to see when we see Prajwal Revanna return to India and join this investigation. But remember, 3 FIRs have been made in this case. And as Imran was telling us, more women have also been coming forward and accusing the father-son duo in this alleged sex scandal. We'll, of course, have to see what comes finally of this investigation that the SIT is doing in Karnataka. But this latest news coming in that HD Revanna has been arrested. Neha, my colleague, is joining us. Neha, HD Revanna being arrested now, of course, we've also seen all of this happening amidst the political war of words that continues between the BJP and the Congress over the sex scandal.
Well, Shreya, of course, it seems like trouble only continuing to mount here for the HD Devegowda family. As we're seeing, HD Revanna has now formally been arrested by the SIT. As far as, of course, the charges against him are concerned, we're quite aware of that. We have been bringing that to our viewers over the past 2 days now. Of course, let's tell you the latest from on ground here at the Boring Hospital that we're at. We're picking up now that HD Revanna has been brought in here for his medical examination, following which, of course, the due legal procedures would follow. Now, this comes, shortly after his anticipatory bail application in the KR Nagar kidnap case was rejected by the advocate, of course, I beg your pardon, the judge there. We saw that after an exhaustive hearing of nearly about 1.5 hours, the decision was taken there to reject that anticipatory bail application, the anticipatory bail. Of course, now what remains to be seen is now the police have custody of HD Revanna, how the investigation progresses forward. We're picking up from our other colleagues on ground as well that the investigation reportedly, of course, is going to be on the line of questioning of both the FIRs that have been registered against him. One that we saw being registered, of course, in Mysuru, the most serious one where the kidnap charges were leveled, and the second also, of course, wherein his son is also named as an accused. Remember now, while we're talking about this, it's also imperative here to mention that Prajwal Revanna so far, of course, still remains absconding. We're seeing that the CBI, of course, has already put out a blue corner notice for him after the SIT's request. We'll really have to wait and see. It doesn't seem like this political drama around this or the legalities are going to be ending anytime soon.
Right, Neha, thank you very much for joining us with the latest. Neha, of course, tracking these developments that are happening in Karnataka. currently at the Boring Hospital in the state, where HD Revanna has been brought for medical checkup. And once that is over, remember, he was officially arrested earlier this evening. After this medical checkup, he will be taken away. And of course, further probe will be underway in this matter. But remember, Prajwal Revanna so far being at large in this sex scandal. Let's move on.